What up, world? Back again. It's your boy VicXL, and this is the Country Rap Report. Here we grow again. That's right. Here we grow again. Now, here we go. Here we grow again. Anyone who knows the history of Riding Dirty Radio, the channel, Country Rap Report, it's always been about growth. It's always been about bridging the gap. It's always been about bringing people together of like minds, combining our resources to bring forth good, positive information and hopefully get good, positive results back. So today, I am proud to announce and say welcome to the Country Rap Report as we embark on a new journey, Creeker Mariah.
Thank you so much. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And I love all you guys, and I appreciate it very much, Vic. I've been riding dirty with you for a while.
You absolutely have. Now, y'all have heard us for the past 20 plus episodes. Shout out the world's hardest working, dopest moderator, Creeker Mariah. Well, I've always felt like Creeker Mariah, who has her own channel, deserves an opportunity to be part of this brand if she chose to. You know, it was no pressure, no pushy, but if she chose to be part of the brand, then I would love her to be on camera with myself as well as Chief. Now, I don't want anybody watching wondering what happened to Chief. Nothing has happened to Chief. Chief is still family. What we're doing now is we're growing. We're growing and we're creating different types of content. And that way you can affiliate the individuals with the content. All right, now, you know, I always say when you watch Country Rap Report, you're going to get the best in reviews of the best and worst videos in the genre of country rap. All right, y'all know no one breaks those bars down like Chief.
He is the bar breaker.
Yes, he is the bar breaker. So when you see Chief's face, you know chances are we will be doing reviews. All right, y'all know we bring you the best in interviews. Now, sometimes me and Chief tag team the interviews, but not 75% of the times the interviews are handled by myself. All right, now, thanks to a lot of people who said we should do it, I added the element of reactions. So I started doing reactions, and those I do alone also. But also, you know, sometimes me and Chief would try to cover topics in entertainment, and I felt like in order for Chief to stay strong in his arena, I wanted to bring forth another opinion. I wanted to give you guys a female, and that's something the Country Rap Report hasn't given you guys in almost 300 episodes, a female. And I thought there would be no better person to make a part of bringing you guys weekly content when it comes to entertainment and topics than my girl, Creeker Mariah, who's already been grinding super heavy.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I will not disappoint. I value everybody, and I hope that my opinion is welcomed, and I'm happy to do it. I mean, I love entertainment news, and I love the genre. So it's really for the genre and for growing, like you said. I mean, you know, that's how we get bigger. That's how we get better. So.
Okay, so look, the first thing I got to say is, man, shout out to Nashville. Right now, we're in the midst of, actually, it should be over tomorrow. The Nashville, I think it's called CMA Fan Fest. Matter of fact, I'm going to Google it right now because I want to get the exact word. But Nashville is called the CMA Fest. CMA Fest is from June 8th to June the 11th. Now, I had the opportunity to attend an event Thursday night. Actually, June 8th, the first night, the kickoff, we done an event. And man, Nashville is popping. But speaking of the CMA Fest in Nashville, there was a story that came out right at the beginning of CMA Fest that I want to talk about. And it is about, and look at that. Someone calls me right when I start. I normally have
It's all good.
I normally have my phone on silent.
The CMA Fest, is that what it's called? CMA Fest?
CMA Fest is every year.
Yeah.
June 8th. It's June 8th to June the 10th. I'm sure the numbers fluctuate, but it's generally the first weekend of June. Nashville, if you are an artist, you're trying to get, if you're a country artist, country music artist, you're trying to get to Nashville, during CMA Fest. Every place that has a mic and a stage is doing something. So,
yeah, I bet it was popping.
yeah, man, it was, oh my God, so many talented people. The event we did was amazing. Met people who weren't even there, who wasn't participating in the event, but they still came by to show love. Shout out to Onyx Country Radio, shout out to Guidance Whiskey, and shout out to Unzi Blue, the bar, because it was at
Was it Mr. Lowe with Onyx Radio? I think I seen you on his
Yes.
channel.
All right, so
Yeah.
something I don't talk about a lot here. I am the program director and part owner of Onyx Country Radio, fresh new faces of country music. This station was started to showcase artists who don't get the attention right now. So it's kind of like a radio station for independent country artists. We don't have a podcast. It's just 24 hours of music. And Mr. Lowe is one of the personalities. He does a mix show every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So y'all can go to Live 365, which is a internet radio station app. If you download the app, and then there's over 2,000 internet radio stations there. And they are a royalty-based station, which means if you are an artist and your music is played on these stations, you will be paid royalties. So it's a professional station. It's nothing that was made in artists is not getting the proper license. They are. Onyx Country Radio, in November, we'll be actually celebrating our 2nd year. But this event was kind of like our launch party. And believe it or not, Mr. Lowe has done 50 shows, but this was my first time actually meeting him.
Wow. I tuned into that and said hi. He was, seems like a great guy.
Yeah, Lowe is cool. The station is Mr. Lowe. I'm the program director, and the owner of the station is an attorney, Carl Washington. Carl Washington, I don't know if he's a junior, but Carl is an entertainment attorney. So anybody needs an entertainment attorney, you can get at me and I can get you a call. Also, Carl is part of the management team or a rising country music star by the name of Tony Evans Jr. So a lot of the things that we're doing with Onyx was also to create a platform for Tony. And in helping Tony, we want to help others. So that's why we launched Onyx Country Radio. So this show isn't out about that, but I would definitely appreciate it if you guys download the Live 365 app and listen to Onyx Country Radio. It's 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Music all day, every day.
And Tony is such a talented young man too. He's got that old country voice, but I know this isn't about that. But I wanted to say that real quick.
He has an old country voice, but he looks like the singer. You remember the singer Genuine who had a song Pony?
Yeah, Genuine. Yes, he's not hard on the eyes. Yeah, he ain't hard on the eyes at all.
Yeah, he looks like Genuine. All right, so let me find this article here. Jellyroll, and I'm just gonna go off the cuff. So one of the first kickoff events for CMA, I'm gonna call it Country Fest. One of the first events for CMA Fest was a celebrity softball game, which Jellyroll participated in. Struggle Jennings participated in it. Well, a lot of you guys might. Jellyroll allegedly, according to the arrest report, has a stalker. Okay, now that stalker has been mentioned on the Country Rap report before due to an altercation that he had with Adam Calhoun. Okay,
really?
Now
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No, not about the Adam Calhoun part.
There is a video. If you go to YouTube, type in Adam Calhoun versus Nash Villain.
Nashville, is that guy Nash Villain?
That is Nash Villain, yes.
Michael Curtis, the stalker dude from Jellyroll?
Michael Curtis is Nash Villain, yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, it is the same person. A lot of people.
Wasn't it Haystack was involved in that ordeal too, from what I recall.
Absolutely.
Yeah, crazy. Small world.
So for some reason, Nash Villain, who's also Prince Michael Curtis, was arrested for stalking Jellyroll.
Stan fan?
I don't know what his
or beef.
I don't know. But apparently he followed the tour bus. Apparently he showed up and made a commotion at the game and he was arrested. Now he was later released the same day, but he was arrested for stalking Jellyroll.
Right. So they could prove he was stalking him.
He threatened Jellyroll, supposedly threatened Jellyroll's family, threatened Jellyroll's security, as well as the arresting officers. Now, they didn't hold him long because he took to Instagram Live shortly thereafter to proclaim his innocence. But as of now, he has been arrested and released, and the charges were stalking.
Now, that's interesting. I mean,
a lot of people, like I say, Prince Michael, Nashville is the same person. He's actually a country rapper. He makes pretty decent music.
I was gonna say, isn't he a rapper? But they say he's like not successful any longer or something.
Yeah, it was people mad at me because I called him a failed rapper in my short.
Failed, yeah. That's what a lot of the channels, though, the media will say failed rapper. But I just say not as successful because it sounds kinder. But I mean, yeah, that's crazy. Did not know he was the same guy that got in the fight with Adam Calhoun.
Yes. Again, I don't know his reasons. I went and watched his Instagram Live. He done 2 Instagram Lives. But even in those lives, he never said his reason for his actions. Only thing he said was that he was invited to that game by Jellyroll. He said Jellyroll invited him to the game and then had him locked up.
If Jellyroll would have invited him, he wouldn't have been charged with stalking, in my opinion.
So let me tell you my theory. Everybody in the genre of country rap, clip this up if you want. This is my theory. Okay, so these guys know each other. Matter of fact, if you go back 2 years ago, there's a video on his page, Prince Michael. So for people who think no research has been done, trust and believe, I've done a lot of research on Prince Michael. There's a video of Prince Michael speaking on Jellyroll, and Jellyroll was interviewed on a local Nashville YouTube site, and they spoke about it. He actually paid homage to Prince Michael and said Prince Michael has done a lot for his career, but he tends to fabricate some of the situations. So He definitely says the guy has helped him, but maybe not in the degrees that he feel like he had.
Yeah. Okay. So interesting. That's very interesting.
So I don't know why Prince Michael is so mad. Prince Michael said he was invited. Now let me tell you me and how I think this went down. So, and this is just how I will handle it for anybody out there who wants to stalk me.
You don't want no smoke with nobody. You made that clear.
So let me tell you, this is going to explain my smoke. If you stalk me, I might invite you somewhere. Okay? And when you come, I'm going to call the police. Chances are I got all kind of inboxes and messages of you threatening me and my family. So I'm going to show them your behavior. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes, I tricked you and got you to come to the cookout and call the police. Yes, I did that. Yes, I am a punk. Yes, I'm a biatch. Yes, call me all.
But how they act.
Call me all the names.
How they act on them.
I done told you I don't want no smoke with anybody. I looked up, I seen you, I got scared, I called them people.
I would too. I would too.
Look, you were so big and bad, my security was scared. We called them people. So guess what we're going to get? We're going to get a police report that shows you are aggressive and threatening. Okay? Now, next time I see you, I'm going to let my security know to shoot on sight because you are a danger to me.
Right.
There's a police record that says that you are a stalker. So now we can legally treat you as such.
Yep.
So I will play scared. I will play scared just to make my situation legal. So from my standpoint, my opinion on this situation is I don't know this is what Jelly did, but Prince Michael, if you are stalking Jelly, if you are threatening Jelly, I wouldn't show up because now they legally can harm you because now there are police records that say you are a danger. sir.
Yeah. Yeah, they've got the documentation now, so.
Jelly is a mega star, and the record labels are not finna allow anything to happen to Jellyroll. He's making a lot
he's
of
like the
people.
hottest star.
Mm-hmm. He is the
right now, anyway.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, that's what everybody's hearing about, on many different areas is Jellyroll. So yeah, not a good idea, Michael. Prince Michael Curtis.
Prince, he's a prince. I don't know. Look, and I don't know. I wonder if he was named after Prince.
I wonder too.
What's his name? But I've spoken with him on the phone before this issue, after the album issue. He's a nice guy. I don't know what the problem is. I hope they resolve it peacefully. I hope no one else is arrested, and I hope no one is harmed. And I hope everyone, Jelly continues to be as successful. And I hope he's able to find a pocket to do what he do. I'm gonna be honest. If I was Prince Michael, instead of going to Instagram Live, I'd have went to the studio and I probably would have made a Jelly diss record.
That could have been better. I mean, yeah, that would have been better off, honestly. And that was a charity baseball event too. So, I don't know if the man maybe was in some kind of mental distress, or maybe there was some kind of, maybe he'd been up for too many days. You never know. But I mean, like, to go to a baseball event that's a big event for charity and everything, it's just not a good look, in my opinion. So.
Nope. All right.
Glad he's been caught, but not a good look.
Not a good look. All right, so before I said it, me and Mariah, we're gonna bring you guys country rap entertainment news. Okay.
Yeah.
We don't want to say country rap news because then y'all gonna be mad and say we took y'all name. So we're gonna bring y'all country rap hot topics. How about that? Country rap
hot topics. It is too, yeah.
Country rap hot topics.
That's what they are.
Mariah, what you got for me?
Well, speaking of Jellyroll, this is a good segue actually. Speaking of Jellyroll, he's been kind of questioned about maybe go with the change in his music lately. So a lot of people have had things to say about I've heard people call him mainstream now. He is, but he isn't kind of thing from my understanding. But he did add Lainey Wilson to his song Save Me, probably his most popular song. But he, with the, I think it was the CMA Awards, had Lainey Wilson actually perform the song Save Me with him. So I thought that was, I thought they did a good job. He said he was nervous beforehand. He was worried about performing in front of Chris Stapleton, he said. So I thought that was interesting. But Lainey she's really cool, I think. I mean, she's known for her bell bottoms and beautiful voice.
No, she's not known for those bell bottoms.
Nope.
She's known
you
for
can say
dump
it.
truck. You stop doing that. She's
That's right.
Dump truck.
Facts. I mean, honestly, she is. And, I interviewed a gentleman last week. He wrote a song called Dump Truck, and it's about Lainey Wilson's ass. I mean, it is. So she's known for that, and she admits it. And it seems like it's almost kind of like her brand a little bit, embracing it. So kudos to her. I think she did a beautiful job. I think he did a great job performing at the CMAs. So so his team won at that softball event. Team Jellyroll won the softball event for charity. So I seen Struggle was there. And they performed. Did you know that they performed their song off of Jellyroll's new album, Whitsitt Chapel? It just dropped June 2nd. And then they went to the Ryman Auditorium there in Nashville, and Jellyroll had his oldest best friend and his newest best friend up on stage to perform the song Behind Bars, I think. It was Brantley Gilbert and Struggle Jennings performed with Jellyroll at the Ryman.
That is dope. That is dope.
Yeah.
You know what I think is really, really dope? Jelly's team is somewhat the same as his incline. He hasn't, I think he still has the same DJ. He's still rocking with Struggle. There are a lot of people that I'm seeing that are still with him. So I know a lot of people don't like mainstream. I get it. But how can you be mad at someone who is changing people around him his lives? I can guarantee you there are at least 10 people who within the past 10 months have been allotted the opportunity to change occupations.
Yeah. Absolutely. And that's just it. Like, as much as people hate mainstream or whatever, use the resources that are out there, use the tools for what they're for. I mean, if he's doing better and he's making it, and what, I think you signed him, what, BBR, Broken Bow Records or something. They're out of Nashville. But I mean, I think it's kind of like an open deal kind of thing. But I mean, he's doing better for himself and his family. He's getting healthier. So I see a lot of positive changes coming with this come up. And I'm just excited and happy for him overall.
Yeah, he's going right now. He's getting the visibility that he never got. And
Yeah.
and I don't care what anyone says, man, when you can change your life for the positive, when you can put your mother in a house, you can put your kids in a house, you can send them to college, when you're in a position that you can do all the things you dreamed of. I don't think it should matter whether it's independent or mainstream, because people's path to success is different.
Right. And he's still telling the same story.
Yeah, same exact story. I don't think the story's watered down. I don't. Jellyroll is winning so much. Not only is he's on the cover of Billboard, he has a Hulu special. Come on.
Yeah, documentary. Yeah, a documentary coming up on Hulu, like you said. So I hope everybody that has Hulu, if you don't, get the free trial so you can see the Save Me documentary. I think they're gonna call it Save Me. But yeah, he's winning, man. He's winning, and I once heard him say it takes like 5 to 6 years for all your hard work to finally show. And I think he's been doing it a lot longer than that. So, man, I'm just happy for him in general. I mean, he's getting healthier and winning all the way around. So.
Now, I talk about this a lot. He has an amazing wife who's very supportive. I always talk about the power of relationships. In a relationship, get you somebody good in your corner that believes in your.
Yeah, they have to support.
Yes, believes in what you're doing, because you can't do it and try to get positive results and go to bed next to somebody that's
mad about it. That's so true, though. Yeah, I mean, I've talked to a lot of artists that they say their girlfriend or their wife or whatever is the one making the merchandise or such a big part of their team, and they're often a lot more successful or more quickly to be successful because they've got that partner there, that's supporting them all the way, and they get the family involved. So, yeah, absolutely what you said. Yeah.
Okay, now I want to talk about this briefly. I don't want to go into much detail on it. But I want to say get well soon. Actually, Leroy Biggs, but he's been released from the hospital now. Leroy Biggs had a situation over the past couple of weeks, and he's healing from that. And I just want to say, as a whole, because I don't want to get into details to what happened. There is anyone who wants to know exactly what happened to Leroy Biggs. It's not my story to tell. Country Rap Report just wants you to get the help you need and get well, for the world can see the talented artist you are. But anybody who wants to, get more details, if you go to Leroy Biggs' Instagram, at Leroy Biggs, he's very, very transparent about what happened to him. And
he is very, about this incident.
And instead of me telling it, I'll rather Leroy tell it. That way no one can say, Vic, you got that wrong or you got that wrong.
Right.
He has it up. He's
Yeah, and he's very transparent about this. And I think what we could say is that he's admitted like a master reset. Like he came out of it grateful, and I think he's performing in Kentucky. I want to say Bowling Green, Kentucky, either tonight or maybe it was last night. But I want to say he's already back performing and everything. But I know that he's kind of said it was definitely a very scary event and a very eye-opening, and I think that he's very young though, right? I mean, he's still in his 24. Early 20s. Yeah, so at that age, everybody makes mistakes and stuff, but whatever the details are, like you said, people can check that out for themselves on his Instagram page. And nothing but prayers and well wishes my way, and I'm happy to see that he's back at it and in good spirits.
Yeah, and actually he's at home recovering, but he also has a album that I will say this, he has a album dropping called Mr. Biggs.
Yes, it's coming. I don't know when it's coming exactly, but he has a song out already that just dropped called The Shit Show with Lorenzo Cole.
Mm-hmm. And
And it just dropped, I want to say yesterday it premiered, called The Shit Show. So it's it's Lorenzo Cole featuring Leroy Biggs.
okay.
So you guys can check that out if you want to.
Everybody, please uplift Leroy in your prayers, thoughts, and man, let's support Mr. Biggs, because Leroy Biggs is definitely one of the best doing it on the microphone.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. He can freestyle like no other. He can take a chat, like just your names in the chat, and he can freestyle that into a whole, 5 to 10 minute. I think kind of reminds me of Jellyroll's 10-minute freestyle he did, back in the day with that beat on the loop, and he's just insanely talented. So, I'm so glad that he's, out of the hospital and doing well. And he's, what he calls himself, an original Creeker. So I find that really cool. And other artists have told me that they say that Leroy, Upchurch, and Carly are the only three, true original holler girl or holler boy Creekers. So, I don't have enough information to say that for sure, but I've heard that from people.
The situation occurred, it was May 25th when he went down.
Yes, yeah, it was May 25th. Yep. So, yep. Yeah, I'm so glad that he's doing better.
Okay. All right. What else you got for him?
Well, kind of on that note, like I was thinking a little bit about, because we were talking about Jellyroll. He has a song with Leroy Biggs. Leroy Biggs has, known Ryan for Upchurch for a long time. And we were talking about mainstream Jellyroll and the mainstream thing. It made me kind of think about like, you remember when the country Taste of Country show, I think it was, put out, and in my opinion it was a poorly worded or poorly titled article clip of Jellyroll saying who's the next country star they asked, and he said if Ryan could dial in that he would be good for the format.
Yes.
And I know it made Upchurch really bad, because he said in the comments, this pissed me off. And so I was kind of thinking, like I wonder how he feels about Jellyroll and his new journey, and signing with BBR and all that. And if he still feels the same way, and how, that ended up turning out. Because I know that he went over to his house and they had a talk like grown men do, talked it out, and they were on good terms last I heard. So, man, I seen Shotgun Shane put out a video, and it was really weird because it was Shotgun Shane putting out a video of JJ Lawhorn. He did a song with Ryan called Long Live the South. It's a great song. JJ's a real country man. He's a wonderful artist too. But in the video, JJ was speaking on Jellyroll and Struggle. So kind of goes back to what I was saying about Jellyroll having, Brantley Gilbert and Struggle Jennings perform at the Ryman in Nashville with him recently. I'm kind of wondering, what that whole ordeal was about, because they were saying, things about Jellyroll and Struggle, and I was just kind of wondering, it just made me think.
Actually, I had an opportunity to see JJ's. He done videos also. I actually seen the videos, and again, this is just me. We don't want no smoke with anybody. We're just here to report the news, y'all. Okay? Right. So while you sitting there mad, we're just here to report what we've seen. All this is alleged. But I seen live from JJ, and he was talking about a situation to maybe Struggle or Jelly. I think maybe he has a tour bus or something along that line, and maybe they rented it from him, and he wasn't happy with the conditions it was returned in. That's what that's kind of what I got. That's what I gathered from it. Now, JJ, if you're out there and if you like a platform to talk about it, we welcome you. But please, we'd love to hear more about it, and you talk it out. A lot of things can be handled with conversation, and that's what I gathered out of it too. Something happened, and I didn't know why Shotgun Shane was posting it. It doesn't matter, but that was kind of interesting to me, because I know that Struggle Jennings was like Jellyroll's oldest friend. His words, like, go way back, because they did prison time and all that. But he's also got Brantley Gilbert as his newest friend, he says. So that's why he had them on this new album, Wits at Chapel. So I'd kind of like to hear because I know that a lot of things just get misconstrued. So it had me thinking about the whole mainstream thing, because you did an episode on Riding Dirty Radio
Upchurch made a video about how mainstream was trying to extinct independent artists,
Yes.
and it got my wheels, turning.
I'm gonna say this when it comes to record labels and mainstream. Their job is to find talent. In 2023, that talent is probably an independent artist.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. I mean,
yeah.
And with the internet, especially, I know I just done an interview with someone. Shout out Lenny Cooper. Lenny Cooper was talking about how he scours TikTok looking for talent.
TikTok, really?
I've never heard an industry exec tell me that, and I'm sure they do. But Lenny says he kills TikTok looking for talented people.
That's insane. I've heard that though from
So
that a lot of stars rise up on TikTok, I guess. Even like Outlaw Nation folk, like New Breed, Jesse Howard had a hit song on TikTok, started on TikTok. But I've heard that from other label people. So I think that's very interesting. You can be like famous just off of TikTok alone. You just never know. So yeah, you never know who's watching, I guess.
Yeah, you never know. So everybody who creates content, stay on your content grind. Just try to make meaningful content. You know what I'm saying? I know there's all type of content. There's beef, there's drama, there's self-help, there's recovery. Just make content that means something to you, something that you can be proud of 10 years from now.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I can say in creating content. There's only probably one piece that I've made that I'm not proud of, and some of the things I said in it, I'm not proud of. But other than that, I like to make content that when I'm dead and gone, that my family can look back and be proud of. And that's something, and you know me, I'm, beef, drama, all that. I don't want my grandkids, because my kids are grown. I don't want my grandkids stumbling upon my channel and see me fussing all the time. That's just not the kind of legacy I want to leave. Now, anybody else, you do what you do, and I'm, you like it, I love it. But for me, I just want to create as positive content as I can, because that's what my legacy is about.
And your brand too. I mean, you have to think of it as somebody, successful once said, think of it as your brand. Your channel is your brand. You are advertising your entire brand anytime you get on your channel and you make content. So whatever you're putting out as content is advertisement and a direct representation of your channel. So you got to think kind of like in that mindset, like as a business. And and growing, like doing different partnerships and collaborations, having other co-hosts and stuff, which I'm very fortunate to be able to do the news and stuff with you like this. That's how you grow. So I'm just in support of anybody that's out there to try and keep it positive. Loves to talk about the music news and entertainment, especially country rap, and I'm thankful for all the individuals out there that are still working towards that goal.
Okay, I gotta put this in there. And he didn't tell me to do it. I got to do it just because I'm excited. On June 30th, Coca is dropping a brand new joint. June 30th, Coca is dropping a brand new joint. So y'all please set your notifications. He don't know that I'm saying this. He don't know that we're doing this, but he deserves it because he's a hardworking artist. Set your notifications because Coca is dropping on June 30th. Video song is going to be available on all platforms, and the song is entitled,
it's something waiting, like I am waiting or something, because I commented I'm waiting on this or something. I think
it's called I Hope You're Waiting.
I hope you're waiting. Yeah
I hope you're waiting. So make sure, again, June 30th, Coca's dropping video and song on all streaming platforms. I hope you're waiting. There will be a reaction. I
love your reactions too. I'm so glad you started doing that.
I've already done it. You do one too, Mariah. Do one.
I will. Yeah, no, I will. I need to do more actually.
But there will be reaction. But y'all, please support the homie Coca.
Yes, please do.
He's one of the most. He's one of the more talented people doing it. Not saying he's better than anyone. Don't want no problems. But he is a very, very talented artist.
And he's very supportive of a lot of other artists in the genre. I've seen him, work towards, a common goal, and like he said, with the country rap symphony, the diversity and the unity how the artists can be so diverse but still be unified and come together. So he's really support for the genre. So yeah, I would definitely support Coca. If you're able to check out his music, everybody, I encourage you to please do so.
Okay, you got more for us?
I mean, I could go in depth more a little bit on what we talked about, but honestly, I think that we need to we could probably end it there. I mean, we could talk about record labels and stuff, but that could get pretty deep and heavy. So,
well, let me ask you this. This is something I hadn't even told you, because we're gonna build this as we go, and this is something me and you talked about that maybe we'll build upon. But I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Okay. Do it.
Put you on the spot.
Do it.
Are you ready to be put on the spot?
Yes, sir.
What song are you listening to right now, country rap?
Right now in country rap, man. I try to check out.
You can shout them out right now. Now you'll be aware to know that Vic's gonna ask me what I'm bumping. So all you artists, y'all need to be hitting Mariah up during the week. Say bump me, bump me, bump me. That way she'll mention you at the end of the show.
I really try to check out as many artists as I can, which can get to be, it can be too much to where I'm not giving it the proper attention. So right now, I mean, I've really been checking out like the artists that I interview, because I want to do them justice. And also they've told me stories about the songs. So right now, honestly, Kenny Reacts did a song with Tone the Bone and Busy Boat called To Hell and Back. And I was listening to Hell and Back because everybody in their life has been through some sort of trial or tribulation, some obstacle that, could be deemed as, been to hell and back. So I was listening to each of their verses on that song, and I was rocking that song, trying to show my support and share it with my friends and family.
Okay, that's dope, though. That's dope. You know what I'm listening to right now?
What are you listening to?
There's an artist that I had the pleasure of sitting down meeting a couple of weeks ago. We went and had dinner. And I had heard of this artist. We probably are an hour away from each other in distance. His name is Droughty.
Droughty?
Droughty.
How do you spell it?
D-R-A-W-D-E. D-R-A-W-D-E. Droughty.
Okay.
I'm probably saying it wrong. Droughty or Droughty. Now, this is the cool part. It's Edward spelled backwards.
Ah, okay. All right. I gotcha.
Okay.
So I've never heard of him.
He is on Average Joe. He's actually signed to DJ Cannon Banyan's label.
Really?
I apologize for not knowing the name of the imprint. I do know it. I have it in front of me. POA Records, Pursuit of Atticus Records. It's owned by DJ Cannon Banyan, and Droughty has a remix, and it's a couple years old, but it's called Shades of Georgia, and it's featuring Colt Ford, Delax, TJ Freak, DJ Cannon Bannon, Trey Guthrie.
Wow. All right. I'm familiar with TJ Freak. Of course, Canyon Banyan, everything he does touches is fire. Yeah, I didn't know the Average Joe, of course, Colt Ford. Wow.
And like I said, we had a meeting. We really didn't even have a meeting. He's like, man, we live so close together, we should meet each other. And I was like, cool. And we set up a spot. I brought the wife. Man, we had some drinks, and man, he's a really, really cool, humble dude. He's short like me, and that made me even more comfortable. And he has a project.
You've been around a lot of tall people lately.
Yeah. Shout out to Guala-P. Guala-P is the tallest country rapper I've met so far. But
really?
Yeah. But
wow, he doesn't look tall in pictures.
Droughty is a really, really cool guy. I definitely want to, if possible, if you check him out, and if you would like him to come tell his story on your platform, I'm sure he would welcome that. I did tell him about you. But I'm listening to Droughty, Shades of Georgia remix.
Shades of Georgia. I like that. Of course, a lot of artists are out of Georgia, but yeah, I appreciate you sharing that new artist with me, because I really do try to check everybody out. And yeah, who knows? You might see me interviewing him one day. I mean, if that's okay with you.
Well, yeah, no. That's what this is about. You would never, and I'm gonna say this publicly. Country Rap Report is not in competition with anyone.
Right.
And the reason I say that because I sat on this screen probably 240 episodes ago telling everyone to crank up their camera, crank up their phone, crank up their microphone. In order for this genre to grow, we need regular people who don't create music, who love the music, to create platforms to tell people about the music. So when I look now and I see all the shows, whether they started out in the Country Rap Report chat or in the chat of someone who came from the chat of the Country Rap Report chat.
Right.
I don't view it as competition. I view it as growth for the genre. Now, if there's
same. I've always felt that way. Yeah.
And if you are an artist, you are calling Vic, you're calling Creeker Mariah, you're calling Chief, saying, "Hey, do you have a list of all the shows and reactors out there?" And maybe we'll say, "Hey, go to Kenny, go to Kirk, go to Country Rap Heavyweights, go to
all our girls talk to him.
Go to anybody." But as an artist, in educating these artists, it's called media run. Okay, it's called a media run. When you are dropping a new project, and you say like Coca project is dropping the 30th of June, 2 weeks out, really 4 weeks out, but definitely 2 weeks out.
Right.
You should hit up as many people as possible and do a media run. You have the power to create your own algorithm by doing a media run.
Yeah, that's so true. And hit up every reactor, every interviewer, everybody that's willing to listen and help you promote your music. Why wouldn't you?
And I'm gonna be very honest, artists. I'm gonna be very, very honest, artists. This is when you put aside your little money, your nickels and pennies, and you go to these platforms and say, look, what does it take to get a reaction? What does it take to get an interview? What does it take to get a post? Do you have a promo package deal? This is what makes successful artists successful.
You sell themselves. They have to.
And then Mariah know, and this is me putting our personal business out there. Mariah know I've told her, I am not interviewing them because they ain't got nothing going on. Tell them to holler at me when they about to drop a record. Have I not said that?
Yeah, you have.
So all the artists who feel like, oh, Vic don't mess with me, no, holler at me when you're about to drop.
Yeah.
What's the point of me talking about you in January and you're not dropping to June?
Right. Or maybe you had something 2 years ago, but you don't really, care about it anymore. Well, what's the point,
And as a content creator, our job is we're trying to attach ourselves to the algorithm.
Yes.
Say what you want. Y'all know, that Jellyroll's old. It don't matter. Jellyroll is an algorithm. He's as
relevant as can be right now. So
artists do whatever it takes to create an algorithm by getting people to talk about you. Don't make enemies with content creators. We are your friends.
Right.
We are the.
You don't want to block your support.
Yes.
How did you say it the other day? You said it on one of your music live streams. You said something about, don't block your support or whatever, because, you never know. One day they might be your boss or something. Like maybe one day, however you put it was best.
Basically, hey man, the person you sleeping on today, you might wake up working for them tomorrow.
Right. That's so true though. Yeah.
Y'all sleeping on Creeker Mariah today? Y'all sleeping on Mariah? Oh, you must have Mariah. Wake up and Mariah's your boss. Wake up and Mariah has the biggest media platform in the genre. It's absolutely free to be nice and show love, man. I can't.
Oh yeah, it's not hard.
It's absolutely. You know what? I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna end it how we started it. Everybody who likes to do beef and troll, and if that's the type of content you want, do it. Just understand karma is real. So that energy you throw out is gonna come back. And chances are it's gonna come back when you least want it. Everybody who hates me because they choose to, not because I've done anything to them.
Right.
Not because I've done anything to them.
True. Yeah, that's usually the case too. And then, if they want to do that kind of stuff, that's their business. But it's not for me. It never will be. And I try to support everybody. Like you say, I don't want no smoke with nobody, and I just try to support everybody because I just believe in brotherhood and supporting each other. So.
All right, so time for us to get up out of here. Before we do, Mariah, where can these good people find you?
You can find me on Instagram and YouTube. It's all caps, Creeker Mariah, CreekerMariah. You can find me on Facebook as Creeker Mariah as well. And is that it? I'm only on, I am on TikTok, Creeker Mariah. It's all the same everywhere, but I'm not very active on TikTok, but I'm trying to improve that. So. You
be dancing?
No, absolutely not. My son watches my content.
I'm saying another reason I don't. You ain't gotta do no nasty dance. You can just two-step. You don't do
put on the hoedown, twerking at the hoedown challenge, or oh no, I'll leave that for the other girls or something.
Okay. All right. Look, before I get up out here, listen. Y'all make sure y'all definitely follow the homeboy Chief, and I think his Instagram is Chief_TrailerMade. Chief_TrailerMade. Make sure y'all subscribe and follow Country Rap Report, the Instagram page. Make sure every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, y'all come join us at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join us in the chat. Get familiar. We have a really old good time. If you come through with
the beef,
hey man, if you come through with the beef, you're gonna probably get timed out for about 300 seconds or something. But you come through, come through and get. If you want to come through and troll, if you come through and I'm in there trolling, I'm going to entertain it because I don't want no. But when I see you brought some, I'm gonna cook it. Okay, I'm just saying. If y'all
come check in regardless.
Yeah, Now if Mariah catches, she gonna probably time your ass out. I'm probably gonna entertain.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm gonna entertain it. If I see it, I'm like.
Yeah, he'll entertain it. I'll either ignore it or come check in regardless. That's the point. It's the littest chat. I swear, there's more artists in your chat than anywhere else at any given time. So.
Oh, before I go, because I know this show might not air by then. It might not air by then. So I got to say this. I apologize, y'all, for looking at my phone. But I got to say this because I mentioned Coca and I got to mention this too. All right.
No, you got me wondering now.
By the time this show airs, it'll be out. So y'all make sure y'all go check out Gold Rush by Deacon Blue and Paw Paw Fresh. All right. Gold Rush by Deacon Blue and Paw Paw Fresh. It's that country rap boom bap.
Boom bap. Bring boom bap back with the Gold Rush, Paw Paw Fresh, and Deacon Blue. So it will the 14th of June.
14th. It should, because it probably will be out by the time we air. And if it's not,
it's the 10th today. So yeah.
So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please check out. Those are homeboys of the Country Rap Report. They definitely support Mariah's channel. They definitely support this channel. Now, before we get up out of here, y'all make sure y'all know there's 4 favors a brother like for y'all to do. Number 1, please subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. We are growing. Here we grow again. We are at 12,000 subs, and we're pushing for 15,000. We're pushing for 15,000. All right.
Let's go 15K. That's right.
Subscribe to the
channel. 20K.
If you are subscribed here and you're not subscribed to Creeker Mariah, go subscribe to Creeker Mariah. Okay. Number 2, and these are free things. Number 2, make sure if you like to comment, hit us with the Hacksaw Jim Duggan thumbs up. All my wrestling fans know what I'm talking about. Hit us with the Hacksaw Jim Duggan thumbs up.
You lost me on that one. Give it a thumbs up, guys.
He used to be like, hey.
Okay.
It's a wrestling thing, old school wrestling thing.
All right, okay.
Only person who might know that is Deacon Blue.
Hey. He probably does, yeah.
All right. So after you subscribe to the channel, after you hit the thumbs up button, and just say you so happen to miss the live chat on Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Don't want to miss it though.
But if you do miss it, comment. Comment. Let me tell you what y'all don't realize. Algorithms are created by likes and comments. Likes and comment push content to the top. Yes, we want you to subscribe. Yes, we want you to watch. I don't care if you comment, hey, B, C.
Right, anything.
Here. Comment. It pushes the content to the top. If you like the content, then chances are someone else will like the content. They might not even know it exists. So subscribe, hit that like button, comment, and last but not least, if you like it, if you like country rap and you feel like other people need to know, sharing is caring. Yes. Sharing is caring. There is nothing like a friend sharing something that they enjoy with another friend.
Yep. Okay? That's how we grow too. I mean, has anybody came to you and said, hey, I seen you share this song, and you're like, oh, I'm so glad I shared it, because they actually listen to it and love it now.
No, they come to me and say, I seen you share that news and call Prince Michael a failed rapper.
Well, they'll say what they want to say. Both.
Hey, it don't matter.
Really, though.
It don't matter if they shared it. Hey, okay, man.
Right.
Don't blame me. I won't smoke with nobody. I'm sorry. Prince Michael is not a failed rapper. He's just not as successful as Jellyroll. How about that? That's
it's true. That's true. Right.
Okay.
That is true.
And if you've done those 4 things, because I know y'all like, Vic, you have some 4 things and you pushing. I'm going to push it a little bit and say, hit that notification bell. That way it'll go ding every time we upload.
And the solid bell too.
Every time we upload content on this channel. And I'm telling you, we go stupid on the news shorts. For real. Okay? Okay. And if you do those things, you will definitely prove to me, if no one else, that your mama is not a man.
Right. That's proof right there. And I want to see him in the comments for real.
Okay. So let us know in the comments. And y'all do me a favor, as this show ends, y'all drop the welcome aboard. She's already been here. Y'all drop the, let's see, y'all drop the 100 for Creeker Mariah, just for being here and knowing that she's gonna do 100 episodes. Drop the 100.
Hell yeah.
Drop something for Creeker Mariah being here. All right? Salute to everybody again. Salute to the guy Chief. Salute to everybody to support the platforms. And until next time, man, y'all look, keep creating content and nothing else. Keep creating topics for me and Mariah. Yes. Have something to talk about.
Heck yeah. Yes, 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 yes. I will see you on the next one. Everybody, thank you all so much for welcoming me aboard, and I look forward to the next one.
All right, now Mariah, around here, we say peace.
Peace.